Greetings, friends. Before we jump into today's conversation, I wanted to share a quick update. When we recorded this interview back in May, The Perfect Escape, the movie, had just celebrated its premiere at the Regal Theater in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Since then, I'm excited to share that the film is now streaming on Amazon Prime Video. It was such an honor to portray the character of Malia, and I'm so excited to share my conversation with the film's writer, director, and executive producer, Mr. Antoine Brewington. Together, we talk about purpose, healing, believing in yourself, and having the courage to take that first step. And be sure to stay until the end, because I'll also share the official movie trailer. Now let's join today's conversation. Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Sonja Show. Today we're stepping into another moment of purpose and possibility in our Embracing the Moment segment. And I'm joined by someone who is truly doing just that, taking a leap of faith into storytelling, creativity, and impact. I'm honored to be joined by Philadelphia filmmaker, writer, director, producer, and actor, Antoine Brewington, the visionary behind the debut film, The Perfect Escape. Welcome, Antoine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm so glad you could be on the show today.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you. I'm glad
amazing.
I'm here. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah. I'm going to tell people a little bit about you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So Antoine's journey into filmmaking hasn't been a traditional one. He originally pursued a degree in criminal justice, but discovered that his true passion was storytelling. He began working in short films, both directing and acting, and eventually took the leap into creating his first feature film, The Perfect Escape, which is based on his own book. His work is deeply personal, drawing from real life experiences and centers on powerful themes like healing, identity, and not allowing your past to define your future. Welcome again, Antoine. So first, let me just say congratulations on the debut of your first feature film, The Perfect Escape. This is such a major milestone.
Thank you. No, congratulations to you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You did amazing.
Let's just clue the audience in, because I didn't say anything, but yes, I am especially honored because I was a part of the project.
Yes.
And listen, it was truly a powerful experience. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I can't wait for everybody to be able to see it because it was amazing. It was amazing. But listen, I have to share this with you because this is like one of those funny moments I didn't get to tell you about. So being a part of that experience and, being on the red carpet, so to speak, that was kind of new to me. So it was really important to me to get everything right, be focused. So, there was some preparation that went into that for me. It wasn't until I looked back on, like the videos of my interviews and things like that, that I realized that I kept calling her Maya and her name was Malia. I was mortified when I realized I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it. The good news is nobody called my name in the movie.
Yeah. Nobody did it. Nobody actually knew the name of the character.
I was kind of glad about that.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a funny thing. I had to share with you to let you know, I made a big faux pas during the interviews. But you know what? Looking back on that, it really shows how easy it is to focus on getting everything right instead of just simply being present, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. What it truly means to embrace a moment. So you didn't start in film. You were on a completely different path. What was that moment like for you where you knew you had to shift and fully commit to storytelling?
It wasn't a big shift. It was really, honestly, I don't think a lot of people would like my answer to it. But honestly, I was watching a movie and I was just like, I can do that. That was my shift. I was just like, I can do that. I liked the movie and I was just like, I can do this.
Just like that.
Yeah. I enjoyed watching it. So I felt as though I could make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's really what it is.
That's a big jump from criminal justice.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. They say you're a criminal justice major and now you're doing movies. It's like, yeah. I was taking a safe bet on going to school, going to college and everything like that.
You said that The Perfect Escape is more than a film and it's a reflection of your own journey. And so what do you hope people take away, especially those who may feel defined by their past?
So I would say it's a reflection of what I've seen in my life, the people I've met. But I would just get from the standpoint of don't let your past, despite what you've been through, anything, everything that you've been through, it doesn't matter. Just keep on going and move past it. It's just a part of your story. Don't make it a burden of your life. Just make it a part of your story. Mm-hmm. So that's really what I want people to get from it. Despite the people that you deal with, it's how you make your own life. You make your own decisions.
The story, The Perfect Escape, really speaks to healing, identity, and freedom. Mm-hmm. And so why was it important for you to tell this kind of story and why now?
I feel like this story should always be told because a lot of people don't really understand that message of the self-healing and moving past whatever they've been through. It's like people live in their past, the people that did them wrong, they just live in it. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people need to be shown, be told that you need to move past this. You need to grow. You need to adapt to your situation, outgrow it, basically. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so cool because even now I hear a lot of people who've lived much of their life, right? And they're still trying to understand what their purpose is and who they are within that purpose.
They're already living their purpose. A lot of people don't understand that. They feel as though they have to live this perfect life or something like that. You being here is your purpose. Mm-hmm. The people that you meet, the people that you affect is your purpose. Mm-hmm. Everybody's fighting for that one line of like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, no, you being here is your purpose. Mm-hmm. That's why you were brought here. Mm-hmm. So.
And, it doesn't help, like with all the social media and, all the stuff that we see out here, it's no wonder that people lose their identity because a lot of times we're trying to assume somebody else's identity.
And that's why people need to get off their phones. They need to get off their phone, get off the social media, and stop trying to be in somebody else's lane. That's not your lane. That's not what you want to do with your life. Stop looking at them like, oh, that looks nice. In front of the camera, it might look nice. Mm-hmm. But you know how it is behind the camera. They got to have all this money, nice life and everything, but they're miserable. There's a lot of people out there that got money that are very much miserable. You can see. Mm-hmm. They're very miserable. They'll tell you that they're miserable. Mm-hmm. The money helps to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But stop looking at other people's lanes. Like, it's not your lane. It's not your life. Mm-hmm. Live your life. If you want to have money, go get money. If you want to go around the country, go around the country. Mm-hmm. You don't have to follow them. Mm-hmm. I feel like people tend to act like followers and they just need to be themselves. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you're so right. We really downplay as people the impact that we have on other people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We think we need this big platform, to make it happen. And, I love to see the things, where people are paying it forward and, people are cutting people's hair out in the street and, all this. That's making impact in somebody's life and somebody you may not ever see again.
Yeah.
And that would be all right.
It'd be somebody having a bad day and it just tastes like, are you all right? Or have a good day. That really impacts them. Like, you just saying that and you think it's minimal. Like, you didn't think it was a big thing you saying that. You was like, I just felt like I wanted to say that to you and it really affected them throughout their whole day or throughout their whole week, month or anything. They just needed a kind word. So every day people are affected on people's lives. It doesn't have to be some, like you said, grand gesture or anything like that. It should be something just, how you doing?
Right.
It can be simple as that. So people just want to be extra because of social media. It's like, you don't need to be extra. You can be very simple. Everybody needs everything detailed and all this other stuff. No, it's just straight to the point. Straight to the point. people like to do too much.
Yeah.
You gotta be straight to the point.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I like being in this industry,
Mm-hmm.
and acting out somebody else's story.
Mm-hmm.
It's another way to impact out here without having to know people personally.
Yeah,
But,
a lot of people.
we'd be surprised how much our stories intertwine.
Mm-hmm. I actually had a gentleman after the movie tell me that he's like he took some pointers from the movie, and he was like he just actually um he was in a relationship, they broke up, and he was telling me that he was taking some pointers from the movie to help him grow. And he told me about it before he came to the movie. Him and his partner, they broke up or whatever like that. And I was like, oh, I'm glad to help. I talked to him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I talked to him, and I was just like, I was glad to help. He didn't get into detail. He was just like, thank you. I was like,
Wow.
you're welcome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I didn't even know what I did. I was just like, you're welcome.
You've also talked about shining a light on Philadelphia talent.
Mm-hmm.
And so what does it mean to you to not just create, but to create in a way that opens doors for others?
That's what I feel like this industry is for, to help others. Like I feel like this industry is a team sport. Like you're not just it's just not the actors, it's not the camera guys, it's just not. It's so many like factors in it making a film. Like if it wasn't for Naya, if it wasn't for Dave, if it wasn't for you, for all the actors, I wouldn't be able to make the film. So it's a team sport. It's a team sport, and a lot of people think they can do it by themselves. And I'm like, you can't do it without a team, especially in this industry. You can't do it without a team. So it's just like, I want everybody to get their flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to win. And it's just work together. And I feel like in the Philadelphia area, it's like more of an ego thing that goes on. And it's just like, we can all work together and just make it happen. It's like, yeah, just working together. Yeah, just working together.
That's awesome. Awesome. So your broadcast message is believe in yourself and take that step into the unknown.
Yeah, that's my message, because a lot of people doubt themselves. It's a lot of doubt, especially like when you start going higher, you really doubt yourself, and you really have to believe in yourself. Like you got to have a little ego to it. You really got to tell yourself, I can do this. And people want to give the excuse that they're not ready because this isn't ready or this not ready. And it's like, really just take that step. Once you take the step, you see like, oh, I need this. Okay, boom. Now I'm on to the next step. Oh, I need this. But you got to initially take the step. You're not going to know the journey until you start making the journey.
Yeah.
You're not going to know what you need until you start making the journey. Yeah. So a lot of people are self-sabotaging themselves and just giving the excuse of, oh, I'm not ready for it. So I just like, believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to do it. Everybody can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to do it. And if you never take that first step, you're never going to do it. You're just going to keep on making excuses, and now you're just complaining about what life didn't do for you. So, yeah.
So what has this moment, the premiere of your first feature film, taught you about yourself?
That I can do anything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was surprised at the premiere. I was nervous. I'm not even going to lie. I was nervous. I didn't think people were going to like the film. I didn't think people were going to like the film. I didn't even watch the film with y'all. I was outside in the hallway.
No way, Antoine.
Yeah, I was outside in the hallway.
Oh my goodness.
I was scared. I was scared. Yeah, so I heard a lot of good things, but I was not in there to watch it. So, I was nervous.
Wow.
It was my first time, so I was nervous. Still was going to do it, but it was like, the nerves hit me.
Oh, wow. I tell you what, it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. I think you would have been surprised at the responses that were happening in the room. Like there were some sniffles, there were some tears, there was some gasps, there was some, some things. But it was really a great experience. And so how can people connect with you?
They can connect to me through social media, _GotADream on Instagram. And my other Instagram, _FNL Productions _ They can connect me.
Okay, and wait, where can they get this?
They actually can get it on Amazon. Amazon Perfect Escape. Yeah.
Don't ask for this one, because this one's mine. It's autographed. Right? It's autographed, right?
Not yet. Okay,
we're going to have an autograph in just a moment. Okay. Yeah. Antoine, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate you. This has been such a powerful reminder that our past does not define us, right? And that stepping into purpose often requires courage to move forward,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
Even into the unknowns.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again. And thanks for bringing that message with us today.
You're welcome.
So
Thank you for inviting me.
hope you come back again. You know, you got a part 2 in the wings. So remember, friends, you're not on this journey alone. Join me for the next segment, and let's embrace these moments together.
You got this. Relax. Here you go.
Thank you. Perfect. Rihanna, right?
Yeah. Elijah, right? Because I felt abandoned all these years, the moment of someone wanting me and only me can feel deceiving. No one has ever wanted me.
Is everything okay?
No. But he does.
When's the last time you got angry?
What kind of question is that?
A valid one. You're here for anger management.
Baby, let's just calm down and talk about it.
Talk about what? How I've been replaced? I bet you both are happy that you finally got your perfect granddaughter. You see, this is your problem. No, you are my problem. You had one job, and that was to be my mother.
Ma'am, you're not supposed to be out of the state, so I'm going to ask you to step out of the view.
Was it worth it? Yes.